you, there is less than 2 months until you need to file your taxes. The deadline for individual returns is April 15th. According to the IRS, the average tax refund is nearly 11% higher than last year. The average refund is about $2,300, and while it can be a bit of a struggle of individual filers, if you own a small business, it is a whole different ballgame to figure out, and getting ahead of it and staying on top of it year round is probably the best bet. But if you haven't, we have an expert that can really help you out and help you navigate tax season. I want to welcome Blaise Smith. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much for having me, Rhonda.
And you are here also with a nice guide for people who, this bookkeeping book that you created really helps specifically small business owners. So tell me a little bit about your background and what makes you such an expert when it comes to taxes for small business owners.
Yeah, Rhonda, thank you so much for having me. And again, my name is Blaise Smith. I am the founder and CEO of Tried and True Financial Services. I'm a licensed enrolled agent and a financial strategist. And so what I do is I help small business owners gain clarity and confidence around their numbers so that they can move forward and manage their businesses with success.
Okay, so taxes is overwhelming for for all of us. If we're not accountants like you are, it can be overwhelming. What is your advice for small business owners specifically in order to really stay on top of this?
Definitely you want to, like you said earlier, take that year-round approach. Tax season is not transactional. It's not a one-time-a-year thing. By that time, you've already missed some important milestones. And so when you really work and partner with someone who can help you stay on top of your finances year-round, making sure that you have solid systems in place so that you can track your income and expenses and make those strategic financial decisions as the year moves through, and so that you're not surprised at tax time.
Mm-hmm. I think sometimes when you're a small business owner, you're already working, around the clock, and then you got to do this, your paperwork, get on the computer. So what are like some techniques that make it the process more efficient and easier, so it's not so time consuming and overwhelming?
Yeah, I think that working on your business and working in your business is two different things, and you have to carve out that time. Personally, for me, I set aside each week a professional development day, and so that's when I carve out time to work on my business and not just in my business. Even if you just do it once a month, that's going to put you much more ahead of the curve, because you have to watch your finances. You got to keep track of what's coming in and what's going out, and that's going to remove the stress and the overwhelm that comes with managing your business. And so when you create a system or put a process in place that you're tracking it throughout the year, that's what makes it a lot
What are some of the common
easier.
mistakes that small business owners make in this area?
Yeah, one of the common mistakes is believing that they don't need a bookkeeping system, that they can just manage their finances by looking at their bank statements. And that's one of the reasons why I created this book, because in practice and working with entrepreneurs, this is one of the things that I see they skip over all the time.
And it's so essential. It can get you into
is.
so much trouble on the other end.
It is, and if you just use the basic principles of bookkeeping and do it once a month, set aside an hour or 4 hours out of each month, you'll be that much further along and much confident in your business.
And so this book is really a guide for business owners, but also you're a resource as well.
Absolutely.
And then there's an opportunity through Chase Bank, which you partner with in order for folks to get an education on this as well that's coming up. So tell us how we can participate in that for small business owners.
Absolutely. So I am a recent graduate of the Coaching for Impact program. It's a free resource that Chase Bank offers to small business owners. And through that relationship and through that partnership, as I was releasing my book here in January of 2026, they saw an opportunity for us where we had common clients that we can come together and offer these resources to the small business community. So on this Saturday, February 21st, I am going to be hosting my very first book signing event at the Chase Bank branch at 8 Mile in Woodward from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m.
Wonderful.
And Chase is going to share the same resources that I have the opportunity to participate in. Any small business owner, whether you're a Chase Bank customer or not, that it's a free resource. And so I always want to amplify that message. I'm not gatekeeping, but I want people to know that there are resources out here to help you. Simple resources.
At no cost, which sounds like, no, then what's the catch?
Absolutely.
And there's no catch.
There's no catch.
All right, well,
You just gotta
Congratulations
show
on the
up.
book. How do we get this?
So this book, you can find it on my website at triedandtruefs.com or on Amazon.
Okay, well, congrats, and thank you so much for putting this together. It's a great resource.
Thank you for having me. I
Yeah,
appreciate it.
Appreciate it. It's good meeting you. We are going to take a quick break, and on the other side of the break, we're continuing to remember the Reverend Jesse Jackson. Up next, we are hearing from a close friend of his about all the time that he spent here in Detroit, and we remain in a forewarned weather alert as well because of the dense fog advisory. So Ashley will be back once again to let us know when we will ever be able to see anything outside again when we come back. You just flow.
Thank you.
I don't normally do this show, so I'm just adjusting
To where the camera is, because it comes over her
I'm
shoulder
like, I
and
don't
she's
know how
not
to
used
hold
to
this
it.
book.
No, I thought I was gonna be me.
But it actually worked out well, because you were
Yes.
holding it up, then you turned to look at it, and they looked over your shoulder, so. it
Right,
looked
when
like
I
you were
saw, I was
looking
like, oh, well, let me just do this.
Yeah.